learn English through story. The whispered kiss of love. In a small, sun-kissed town nestled between rolling hills and a shimmering lake, life thrived amidst the simplicity of nature. The townsfolk lived harmoniously, bound by shared histories and traditions. Among them was a woman named Alara. Known for her warm smile and gentle heart, Alara ran the town's flower shop, where she created stunning arrangements that adorned homes and events alike. She believed that flowers were nature's way of expressing emotions so love, joy, sorrow, and hope. Alara had a secret. Her heart carried the memory of a love lost, years ago. She had fallen for a man named Julian, a traveling musician with dreams as vast as the sky. Their love had blossomed like the roses in her shoppa, intense, beautiful, and ephemeral. Julian's melodies echoed through Alara's life, filling her days with laughter and song. However, as quickly as he had come, he had left, swept away by the winds of wanderlust and ambition. Despite the ache in her heart, Alara filled her days with joy, nurturing the flowers that had become her solace. She often thought of Julian, wondering if he ever thought of her, too. Her friends encouraged her to move on, to find love again. But Alara hesitated. She feared that no one could ever measure up to the whispered promises of passion that Julian had left behind. One fateful autumn day, as the leaves began to change, a stranger wandered into Alara's shop. His name was Samuel, with an artist's soul and a kind smile. Samuel was a painter who had recently moved to the town. He had heard tales of Alara's flower arrangements and had come to see for himself. As he stepped into the shop, the warm scent of roses and lilacs enveloped him, and he was immediately captivated by Alara's presence. "Your flowers are exquisite," he said, his eyes dancing over the colorful blooms. "They're like a melody waiting to be painted." Alara blushed, feeling a flicker of warmth in her heart that had long been dormant. "Thank you. Each flower tells a story," she replied, her voice soft. They talked for hours, sharing stories and laughter as the sun dipped below the horizon. Samuel's passion for art ignited a spark within Alara. For the first time in years, she felt the stirrings of joy and possibility. Samuel began visiting the shop regularly, each encounter filled with laughter and shared dreams. Slowly, Alara found herself opening her heart again, allowing Samuel to step into the shadows of her past. As their friendship deepened, Samuel revealed his dreams of painting the world or capturing the beauty of life in vivid colors. Alara, too, began to dream again, inspired by Samuel's unwavering passion. Together, they wandered through fields of wildflowers, their laughter echoing like a sweet melody. Samuel often painted while Alara arranged flowers, their companionship blossoming into something beautiful. Yet, lingering in the background was the ghost of Alara's first love. As her feelings for Samuel grew, she grappled with guilt and fear. Was it right to love again when a piece of her heart remained with Julian? She often found herself lost in memories of their time together, the way Julian had held her close under a starlit sky, whispering sweet nothings that made her heart race. One evening, as the sun set in a blaze of color, Samuel invited Alara to a local art show. He wanted to showcase the piece he had created inspired by her flowers, a canvas filled with vibrant blooms that danced together in harmony. Alar's heart swelled with pride. Yet a nagging doubt crept in, as they arrived at the gallery. She felt the weight of her unresolved feelings for Julian. The night was enchanting, filled with laughter and joy. Samuel's painting captured the attention of many, and Alara watched in awe as he spoke passionately about his work. As the evening progressed, a sense of elation washed over her, and she couldn't help but admire Samuel's talent and heart. Yet, when she looked around at the couples lost in their own worlds, the memory of Julian surfaced like a shadow, haunting her. That night, after the art show, Alara found herself staring at the stars from her porch. The familiar ache of loss tugged at her heart, and she wondered if she would ever truly be free from it. Just then, Samuel appeared. Sitting down beside her, he noticed her distant gaze and took her hand gently. "What are you thinking about?" he asked softly. "About love," Alara replied, her voice barely above a whisper. "About how it can be so beautiful and yet so painful." Samuel looked at her intently. "Love is complicated, isn't it? It can bring us joy and sorrow all at once, but it's also a journey, one that teaches us about ourselves." Alara sighed, her heart heavy. "I've loved before, Samuel, a love that still lingers, and I fear I'm not ready to let go." Understanding flickered in Samuel's eyes. "It's okay to hold on to memories, they are part of who you are, but it's also okay to embrace new love. It doesn't diminish the past, it enriches the present." His words stirred something deep within Alara. Maybe she didn't have to choose between her past and her present. Maybe love could be a tapestry woven from both threads, a blend of cherished memories and new beginnings. As days turned into weeks, Alara and Samuel's bond deepened. They shared dreams, fears, and whispered secrets under the stars. Each moment spent together felt like a step toward healing, and Alara began to realize that Samuel had become a part of her story in ways she had never imagined. One day, while walking along the lake shore, Samuel surprised Alara with a picnic. As they sat together, enjoying the warmth of the sun and the beauty around them, he pulled out a small canvas he had been working on. It was a painting of Alara, surrounded by flowers, a radiant smile lighting up her face. "I wanted to capture your essence," Samuel said, his eyes twinkling. "You bring so much beauty into the world." Tears welled in Alari's eyes as she took in the painting. "It's beautiful, Samuel. Thank you for seeing me, thank you for being you," he replied, reaching out to wipe a tear from her cheek. Their eyes met, and in that moment, Alara felt the weight of her past lifting, replaced by the warmth of possibility. As summer turned to autumn, the townsfolk celebrated the Harvest Festival, a time of gratitude and community. Alara's shop was bustling with customers looking for flowers to adorn their tables. Samuel helped her prepare, filling the shop with laughter and joy. They worked side by side, creating arrangements that reflected the beauty of the season. That evening, under a sky painted with stars, Samuel took Alara's hand and led her to a quiet hill overlooking the town. The world felt still, as if time had paused for them. "Alara," Samuel said, his voice soft yet filled with emotion, I've been falling in love with you, day by day. You've filled my life with color and joy. I want to share my journey with you, to create a life that reflects our dreams together. Alar's heart raced, emotions swirling within her. She realized that the love she felt for Samuel was profound, a connection she never thought she could find again. Yet, the memory of Julian still lingered, casting a shadow over her heart. I care for you deeply, Samuel, she admitted, her voice trembling. But I'm afraid, I still carry the weight of my past. Samuel squeezed her hand gently. I understand. Love is not about forgetting the past, it's about learning to live with it. Together, we can create new memories while honoring what came before. In that moment, Alara felt a shift within her. Samuel wasn't asking her to erase Julian, he was inviting her to embrace a new chapter in her life. The whispered kiss of love had returned, echoing softly through her heart, urging her to take a leap of faith. As the festival night unfolded, lanterns lit up the town, casting a warm glow over the festivities. Alara and Samuel joined the townsfolk, laughter and music surrounding them. Alara felt alive in a way she hadn't in years, her heart dancing with hope. When the clock struck midnight, Samuel pulled Alara aside, away from the revelry. He took a deep breath, his eyes searching hers. Alara, will you take this journey with me? Will you be my partner, my muse, my love? With tears of joy streaming down her cheeks, Alara nodded. Yes, Samuel, I'm ready to embrace this love. As they shared a tender kiss, a soft breeze rustled through the trees, carrying the whispers of all the loves that had come before. Julian's laughter, the warmth of shared memories, and the promise of a beautiful future. In that moment, Alara understood that love is not a finite resource, it can grow and evolve, intertwining past and present into something uniquely beautiful. As the seasons changed, so did Alara and Samuel's relationship. They became inseparable, supporting each other's dreams and passions. Samuel's art flourished, and Alara's flower shop became a beloved fixture in the town. Together, they painted a life filled with laughter, creativity, and love. Months passed, and the anniversary of Julian's departure approached. Alara felt a familiar pain of loss but also a sense of peace. On the day that marked the anniversary, she decided to visit the lake where she and Julian had shared their last moments together. With a bouquet of flowers, she walked to the shore, her heart heavy yet hopeful. As she stood there, memories washed over her. Julian's laughter, his touch, the dreams they had woven together. She whispered a quiet goodbye, thanking him for the love they had shared. In that moment, Alara felt a sense of closure, as if the weight of her past had been lifted. Returning home, she found Samuel waiting for her, concern etched on his face. Are you okay? He asked, taking her hands in his. I am, she replied, her voice steady. I went to say goodbye to Julian. It felt right to honor our past and release it. Samuel's expression softened. I'm proud of you, Alara. You've carried that love with grace. Now, we can focus on building our future together. As they embraced, Alara felt an overwhelming sense of love enveloping her. She was no longer torn between two loves. She was free to cherish her memories while embracing the present. With each passing day, Alara and Samuel created a life rich with love and laughter. They painted together, explored new places, and shared their dreams, each day a testament to their bond. Their love became a canvas of vibrant colors, a tapestry of shared moments and whispered promises. Years later, as they stood on the same hill where Samuel had first professed his love, they reflected on their journey together. The stars twinkled above them, a reminder of the whispers of love that had guided them along the way. "Do you remember that first night we talked?" Samuel asked, a smile playing on his lips. Alara nodded, her heart swelling with gratitude. "I never imagined I could find love again, especially not after losing Julian. But you showed me that love can be reborn." "Love is like a flower," Samuel said thoughtfully. "It may fade and wither, but with the right care and nurturing, it can bloom anew." In that moment, Alara realized that love was not about possession or fear. It was about growth, acceptance, and the beauty of shared experiences. The whispered kiss of love had transformed her life, intertwining the past with the present and creating a future filled with hope. As they stood together, wrapped in each other's arms, Alara understood that love is a journey, a beautiful, unpredictable journey that leads us to unexpected places. And sometimes, it takes the whispered kiss of love to remind us that it's never too late to embrace the magic of new beginnings. I hope you enjoyed the story. If you enjoyed, then please like and share this video, and don't forget to subscribe our YouTube channel. Thank you for watching.